everyone, welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are back in the container garden because I wanted to show you guys me trying to transplant this rhubarb plant. I've never done this before. I did it last year, but it was a lot smaller and it wasn't in the ground. It was already in a container pot, so that made it a lot easier because I just took the dirt from the container pot with the roots and put it all in a hole. This time I'm going to have to dig it up. I'm digging it up because we put it in our backyard when we planted it, and then have found out since then that rhubarb leaves are not good for dogs. So we don't want her chewing on it. So far she's left it alone, but that doesn't mean she always will. So we're going to go ahead and try to transplant it. Hopefully it won't kill it. If it does, then I'll have to replant a new one, but that's okay. So we are going to be moving it. It's a pretty big girl here. As you can see, this is it. And I have moved all of the container garden plants over to this little section over here on the patio. So let's get started and see if we can get this done. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to dig out the roots. I have a pot to hopefully kind of set them down in until I can dig the new hole and transplant it. So I'll go ahead and set you guys down so you can see how I do this, if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my shovel here, and this is my little pot I've got. I hope it's big enough. I don't know if it's going to be. Can't really tell where the roots are because this is growing out quite a bit already for the springtime. So we're just gonna kind of look. Now this is only the second season of this being planted. So we're not really allowed, well, I shouldn't say allowed, but you can't really take a whole lot of rhubarb off of it this year anyways. It takes about 3 years of growing before you can do that. So luckily it has rained lately quite a bit. So hopefully that has made the ground soft enough that I can kind of get in there without damaging too much and just get the roots out and get her transplanted. That's the hope anyways. So this shovel is pretty cool. It's got little things to stick your feet on and kind of get it down in there, wiggle it down in there. So as you can tell, I'm trying to just kind of go around the outside where I hope the roots are. Might be cutting some of the roots. Rhubarb plants are pretty hardy though, so hopefully it won't hurt it. And like I said, if it does, I'll have to replant. It's not worth my dog dying, to be honest. Okay. And you never know, we may get another dog in the future and it may think rhubarb plants are delicious. So don't want to do that. Okay, so this is coming out pretty good. Thank goodness for the rain. Some of the leaves are breaking off here because they're heavy, but that's okay. Just say that was a pick for the season. So I'll go ahead and see if we can't just pull this out of here. Let's see, is it over? Oh, there she is. But that pot is definitely not gonna be big enough to fit that root ball in. Definitely not, y'all. That is a big root ball. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, since that is so big, I am gonna leave that there and we're gonna go out over here and see if we can dig our hole. And then we'll just transplant it over. So let's go out to the side yard over here. We're gonna go out this little gate here and dig our hole. So I'm gonna plant it here, right next to the garage over here, if you guys can see that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and dig the hole, and I'll be back to show you guys planting it. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so we got the hole dug and the rhubarb out here. The hole was a little bit harder because the top of it was like a rock bed, I'm guessing because it's next to the driveway. This had been like a rocky bed at one point. So that was hard to get through at first, but I got through it. Got a nice little hole. Got the nice rhubarb. Most of it is still intact. So we're gonna put it in the hole, see how it does. I'm gonna bring you guys back here so you can see. Set you down here. Now let's go see if we can get her planted. Okay. hopefully we can just slide it in here and then cover it back up. And hopefully by next week, when I do the update, there might be a little bit too much dirt missing, y'all. I have to add a little bit more back in. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the hard part is going to be to get her standing. And yes, I'm calling it her, I know. Let's get her standing and get this stuff back in here. Hopefully, can stabilize her out really good. Trying not to bury her leaves here. Just push the dirt in there. Get her a little bit more stable. There we go. It's a little better. She's already doing pretty good. All right. Hopefully, I'll fill in the rest of this. And then we're gonna give her a little water and hope by next week she won't have died. And hopefully nobody runs her over. I mean, it's pretty close to the garage, so I think we're okay. But you never know. Got teenagers coming in and out of this driveway, so most of them stay towards the end, so hopefully we'll be good. All right, you guys. So that's it for this project. I got the rhubarb planted, and now we're just going to wait and see what happens with it. I'm sweating gross, I'm sorry. All right, so that's it for this project, and we'll see you later.